Someone asked in the comments, why does God talk to you? I am an avatar of God, the Arcturians, Muhammad and Aisha, Krishna and Radha, and Matthew and Joan of Arc.
Aliens try communicating. Humans are too dumb to notice.
Was Prophet Muhammad a pedophile? If you want to know the truth,
support the making of a movie about Prophet Muhammad and Aisha.
So sweet, so beautiful. Every day like a queen on her throne. And nobody knows how she feels. Aisha, lady, one day you'll be real. She moves like a breeze. I swear I can't get her right on my brain. To have her shining right here by my side. I'll sacrifice all the tears in my eyes. Aisha, smile for me now. Aisha, my. Well, I don't know. Aisha, smile for me now. Aisha, in my life.
أنت في الوجدان حي، أنت للعينين ضي، أنت عند الحوض ري، أنت هاد وصفي يا حبيبي يا محمد يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك.
God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Whether it's the creator, the universe, or life, he'll put hardships and obstacles in your path. You'll need to become who you're meant to be. If you're watching this video, it's not a coincidence. God has an important message for you. There will be times when you wonder what you've done to deserve this, when you'll be overwhelmed by the suffering that comes into your life and makes you want to quit. But always remember that the hardest moments are actually the ones that you will learn from the most. Embrace these moments because God is teaching you how to stay resilient and persevere in life. You never realize how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Soon you will realize that some of your greatest pains will become your greatest strengths. So remember,
to show your support for a movie about the story of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha, please like this video.
I don't even know what to post on my channel anymore, as there's just no constructive audience engagement, as there's just no constructive engagement from the audience, from the ones who are watching, even now. They don't even want to acknowledge my existence, my own close soul connections, like Sadhguru, my own Bollywood film industry soul tribe. They don't even want to acknowledge my existence because they are that scared. They don't want to turn their lives upside down and whatever they've got going on for them because of me, or because of associating with me, or because of the fears of associating with me and acknowledging my existence and acknowledging that I exist and acknowledging my truth, acknowledging the truth of who I am. Because they don't want any trouble for themselves and for their comfortable, luxurious lives. So they're refusing to take up their own soul missions, and they're refusing to play their part in the bigger picture, because it isn't even just about me, and I keep saying that, but still, no one's budging. I don't deserve this kind of mistreatment, even from my own close soul connections and from my own soul tribe, my own soul family. But unfortunately, this is what is happening. So, I don't even know what to do about it anymore. I don't think I can do anything about it anymore. I've talked to them through my channel enough. It's like, I think I've been talking to them regarding Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie, the making of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie since 2023, I think. And we are now in 2025, so it's been a couple of years already. And they're not budging. So I don't know what more I can do here, and I don't know what more I can say here, and I don't even know what more I can say to them anymore. I'm out of words here now. But that's also because there's just no constructive audience engagement happening with me. It's like it takes two to tango. It's supposed to be a two-way street. My soul connections and my soul tribe needs to come in and work together with me, but they are still leaving me with all the burden. How does that work? How can they do this to me? How can they leave me to the wolves? And how can they leave me for dead like this when they need to come in and play their part? When they need to come in and do their part and do their soul missions with me, because our soul missions are connected. When it comes to the making of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie, but also the fact that I've already told my Bollywood soul tribe that they need to be messengers of God too. I've already given them that message from God, from the Arcturians. So then what's keeping them? What is it? Like, they won't even come in and talk to me about it. So how am I supposed to help them any further when no one is even talking to me? When no one will even bother to come in and just start talking to me? How am I supposed to take this any further on my own? How? How am I supposed to have all this burden on my shoulders? One person, one woman on top of that. And all these men like Sadhguru and my Bollywood soul tribe people, like the top tier superstars, megastars of Bollywood, like Shah Rukh Khan, like Salman Khan, like Amir Khan, Anil Kapoor, Shahid Kapoor, Karan Johar, Aditya Chopra, Rajkumar Rao, all of them, all of you, You are part of my soul tribe. All of you men. You are watching. You're sitting there watching me for all this time, watching me go through whatever I've been going through and whatever I've been sharing on my channel. And you're just sitting there watching like a bystander. You're just sitting there watching all of this happen to me. And you're just sitting there watching. And you're just sitting there watching. Leaving me to the wolves, leaving me for dead. Refusing to come in and work with me. Refusing to do your own soul missions. Refusing God. Refusing the higher powers of the universe. Refusing your own star family, the Arcturians. Refusing to do your part. Refusing to acknowledge my truth even. Refusing to acknowledge my existence even. And why do you think that you'll get away with it? Why do you think that you will not be held accountable for all of this that you're doing to me? By not doing anything, by not saying anything, by not doing your part in the bigger picture. Why do you think you'll get away with it? Why do you think you will not be held accountable for it? Why do you think you're not responsible for it? Why do you think you don't have any responsibility to carry out here? Yes, I know. I'm getting loud because I am beyond the point of frustration at this point. And the fact that people are just, not just people, I don't really expect anything from strangers. It's like, but my own close soul connections, my own soul tribe, my own soul family is just sitting there watching like a bystander and just leaving me to the wolves and leaving me for dead. And they don't feel any kind of way about it, like they have no conscience? Do you have any conscience? Do you have a heart? How can you just leave me out here like this, with all this burden on my shoulders? How can you leave me to the wolves? How can you leave me for dead like this? How can you even refuse and ignore God and God's messages? And the Arcturians' messages that I'm sure you've been sent in your dreams regarding all of this and regarding me. And you're still just sitting there ignoring all of it. And you're just still sitting there ignoring me, denying me, dismissing me. And just leaving me to the wolves and just leaving me for dead. When you're supposed to come in and help the situation, when you're supposed to come in and show support for the situation and for me and also for the making of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie, when we are supposed to fight together, when we are supposed to stand together, when we are supposed to come together, unite and stand together and have a united stand in front of the world when it comes to the making of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie. It's like you don't even care about your own Prophet Muhammad, right? Never mind about, if you care anything about Aisha, Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha, you probably don't. But do you not even care anything about your own Prophet Muhammad, when he keeps asking you to please come together with me, with us, so we can get on with the making of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie? But seems like you don't even care about your own Prophet. Because that's your attitude. You're just sitting there, refusing to do your part. So, I'm sorry, my apologies if I'm getting loud here, if I'm frustrated, and if I'm sounding frustrated. Because why are you not seeing it? Why are you not realizing the importance, the significance of all of this. What do I have to do? What do I have to say? What words do I need to speak to get to you so you would understand? Or are you just going to sit there like cowards because you're too scared? Then you are not men, are you? You are just cowards. You are just chickens. You are not men. And this is not how I wanted to talk to my own close soul connections and my own soul tribe and my own soul family. This is not how I want to talk to you. But you're leaving me no choice because nothing is working with you. Why? Why are you that scared? I am doing it, am I not? And I'm a woman. And I don't even have any support. I'm not even having any support from my own soul tribe and soul family. And I'm still sitting here doing it. So what's your problem? Especially when you are men and you are well equipped. You have the influence, you have the power, you have the money, you have the resources, you have everything you need. And you're still just sitting there dumbfounded and scared like cowards and chickens. And you're leaving it all onto a woman, just me, all that burden of the bigger picture, which you're supposed to come in and help me with. But you're refusing to even now. You're not getting it even now. Maybe the time has come that you all need to be reminded of what Prophet Muhammad and Aisha went through in their lifetime in Saudi Arabia. But that's why the movie on Prophet Muhammad and Aisha is supposed to be made as a reminder to the world, and not just to the Muslim world, but also to the non-Muslim world, to the Western world as well, to the West as well. But you're still not getting the bigger picture because you are too damn scared. But look at me, I'm a woman and I'm still doing it. But all of you men, you don't have the courage? You're just sitting there like cowards and chickens and scaredy cats? Shame on you. You're not men. You're just cowards and chickens then. That's all you are. Oh, and I'm being reminded of the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, right now as well. Of course. How could I forget him? Because he has a major role to play in the making of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie too. Because he actually is in Saudi Arabia, where Prophet Muhammad and Aisha were born and lived 1400 years ago. And he's supposed to be part of all this, and he's supposed to help with all of this too, and with the movie too. And what is he doing? Oh well. And now I have a few words to say to our Turkish friend watching us. And I know I could have just emailed you, and maybe I will do that too, but I just want to say something to you here. I remember when you emailed me, you said something about, what Prophet Muhammad and Aisha went through and how much, they went through in their Saudi Arabian lifetime. And, I just want to ask you to please send me an email writing about what you know about what Prophet Muhammad and Aisha went through and everything they went through. Or it doesn't even have to be everything, just write whatever you can in one email and we can just take it from there, because I can then, turn that email and that part of history into a video or an audio video, because, as I said, we all need a reminder of what Prophet Muhammad and Aisha went through. And what Prophet Muhammad went through. We all need a reminder of that. Maybe that will make my Bollywood soul tribe come in and do the right thing by their own prophet, Prophet Muhammad. And I mean the Muslim Bollywood megastars, superstars like Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Saif Ali Khan, because it's your prophet. You're denying, dismissing, ignoring, and saying no to. Are you sure you want to keep doing that? But as I said, maybe we all need a reminder of what Prophet Muhammad went through, what Prophet Muhammad and Aisha went through in that Saudi Arabian lifetime of theirs. So we all need a reminder, and maybe that would help. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, and I forgot to say that we are Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha for Muslims, for my Bollywood soul tribe. But we are also Krishna and Radha for Hindus, for my Hindu Bollywood soul tribe. Because we are the same souls, reincarnating in these different backgrounds and religions. So we are Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha for my Muslim Bollywood soul tribe, and we are God Krishna and Goddess Radha, or Krishna and Radha, for my Hindu Bollywood soul tribe. So when it comes to my Hindu Bollywood soul tribe, they are refusing Krishna and Radha. They are refusing, and they are denying, dismissing, ignoring Krishna and Radha. I guess they don't care for Krishna and Radha. Or it's like we are only good in history, but when we are back in flesh and blood, in human form, no one cares. No one's even believing that it's me, that it's us. And what am I supposed to do with that even? How am I supposed to make you believe that it's me, it's us? What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Tell us. What are we supposed to do to make you believe that it's me, that it's us? That it's Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha for Muslims, and that it's Krishna and Radha for Hindus. That's who we are at the soul level. For you. For Muslims and Hindus. And you're still ignoring us. You're still denying us. You're still dismissing us. You're still refusing to acknowledge our existence even. So what am I supposed to do about that? What are we supposed to do about that? Tell me, tell us. Come in and tell me. Come in and tell us. But no, you don't even want to talk to us. Because you don't even want to acknowledge our existence. You're too scared to even do that much or that little. Because then that would probably start a domino effect. So you don't even want to go there. You don't even want to acknowledge our existence. You don't even want to acknowledge my existence. Because you're too scared of what will follow from there. It's like my own soul tribe, my own soul family is leaving me to the wolves and leaving me for dead. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to feel about that? What am I supposed to do with that? And how am I supposed to feel about that? Am I supposed to just accept it? Am I supposed to just let you all get away with it? Let you all get away with doing this to me? Leaving me to the wolves, leaving me for dead. Am I supposed to just accept that? Am I supposed to just let you get away with it? Am I supposed to just forgive you all? And even if I could do that for you, even if I could just accept that, and even if I could just forgive you all for that, for leaving me to the wolves, for leaving me for dead, still, how are you going to be able to live with that? How are you going to be able to live with yourselves after doing that to me? How? Aren't you already having sleepless nights about it? Isn't your conscience already giving you a hard time about it? So how are you going to live with yourselves after doing this to me? Do you think you will sleep easy? Do you think you will rest easy after doing this to me? After leaving me to the wolves, after leaving me for dead, do you think you will sleep easy? Do you think you will rest easy? When you already are not. How am I supposed to feel about this? Knowing my own soul tribe, my own soul family is leaving me to the wolves and is leaving me for dead. How am I supposed to live with that harsh truth and that harsh reality? What am I supposed to do? Where is your loyalty? Where does your loyalty lie? Where is your loyalty when it comes to me, when it comes to us? Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha for Muslims, Krishna and Radha for Hindus. Where is your loyalty? You are my soul tribe, my soul family. You are our soul tribe, our soul family. Where is your loyalty towards us? Where is your loyalty? Do I have to live with this harsh truth and this harsh reality that my own soul family is leaving me for dead? Is that what I have to live with now? Because that was not part of the plan. That was not part of the divine plan, the bigger picture, the bigger plan. God's plan. All of you are not supposed to leave me to the wolves. You're not supposed to leave me for dead. That's not part of the plan. That's not part of the divine plan. So then why are you doing it? And what am I supposed to do with that situation now? What am I supposed to do now? Do you expect me to keep going without any help, without any support, without any acknowledgement even? Do you want me to be the unsung hero? Why do we women have to always end up as the unsung heroes? Because no one would even acknowledge us and our contribution to the bigger picture, or our contribution and what we do as women. Period. Am I supposed to just die as an unsung hero in this lifetime because my own soul family will not step up for me, will not show up for me, will not help me, will not support me because they are too damn scared? Because you don't want to rock the boat? Because you're too concerned about and you're too consumed with your worldly, earthly lives and your worldly, earthly affairs and reputation and status and wealth and interests. And you want to save your own lives. Okay, understandable. I can understand that. But then what about me? What about my life? And what about saving my life? Because this is exactly what you're doing. This is your attitude right now. That, oh, you're saving your own lives, but you're leaving me for dead. And how is that acceptable for you? And how is that supposed to be acceptable to me? And you're wanting to save your interests and whatever you've created here on earth. But you have no consideration for me. You have no consideration for my life, my existence, my safety. None. Why? Why are you being that selfish and self-centered? And then it isn't even just about me. That's why I keep mentioning the bigger picture, that this isn't even just about me. This isn't even just about you. What about the bigger picture? What about all the other millions of people out there, in particular Muslims, but also non-Muslims, that we are supposed to help awaken spiritually, and that we're supposed to help the bigger picture with that, with them? Because this is not just about me. This is not just about you and your interests and whatever you've created here on earth in this lifetime, and your careers and your film careers or your spiritual careers and your interests and your, whatever empire you have built. Oh, and you don't want to rock the boat with that. But you're not thinking that, oh, what if you include me to the picture, and what if that would actually end up expanding your empire over time? Even if you lose a little bit, it will be replaced by my presence and by my contribution, and the contribution that I would be able to bring in. And the fact that your empire could actually end up expanding because of me. Why are you not thinking about that angle or that side of things? Because you are being too selfish. You are being too self-centered. You're only thinking about yourselves. You're not thinking about me at all. You have no consideration for my life, my safety at all. And you have no consideration for the bigger picture. You don't even want to help the bigger picture. You don't even want to help millions of other people out there that we're supposed to help and awaken spiritually after coming together. You have no consideration for that either, because you're that self-centered, you're that selfish, that you're only thinking about yourselves and what you've got and what you could lose. You don't even want to take any losses at all. Not even a small loss, or just you don't want to take any losses at all. When that's not how life works, especially when you have a cause to fight for, then yes, you will take some losses, and you have to kind of live with that. You have to be prepared for that mentally, prepared for that, and you have to kind of live with that. But then again, what about everything that we will gain by coming together? And everyone we will help out there, helping the masses awaken spiritually and helping them ascend too. Do you even know about ascension and what's going on here on planet Earth at this time when it comes to ascension? And that's what you're supposed to do as well. You are supposed to ascend too. So you are even stopping and blocking your own ascension. Do you even realize that? And since you're stopping and blocking your own ascension and also everybody else's ascension, but your own ascension as well, then how do you think you're going to end up at the end of this lifetime? Where do you think you're going after you die? Where do you think your soul is going after you die? Because you refused to do your part, which means you are refusing to ascend too. Do you even realize that? Because if you don't do your part, you're not going to ascend. Your soul is not going to ascend this lifetime either. And that is a big deal. You need to realize that. That's a big deal for your souls. And for everybody else's souls who we are supposed to come together and help awaken spiritually as well. And you are delaying and blocking all of that. So why do you think that God and the universe and the higher powers will be pleased with you for you blocking and delaying the bigger picture and making it all about yourselves? When it's not all about you. And it's not all about me either, but I keep saying that. But somehow it's not sinking in. So, you're just going to sit there and leave me for dead. You're just going to stand there like a bystander and watch me die. And not even help me. And not even come in for my rescue. And is that what you're going to take with you to your afterlife? Is that what your soul is going to take with it to the afterlife? When you're dead? Is that what you want your soul to take with it to the afterlife? The regret of it all. The cowardice of it all. The shame of it all. Because that's how your souls will feel once you're dead and your souls transition to the afterlife. This is what you want your souls to take to the afterlife. Since your soul concerned and consumed with your worldly and your earthly life here right now, you're not even thinking about the consequences for your soul and for your afterlife. And the fact that your souls will not be able to ascend. Or, in more familiar terms, the fact that your souls will not be able to go to heaven. Do you get me now? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you now with all of this? Because this is what will happen to your souls if you don't come in and do your part with me, with us. Your souls will not be able to ascend. Your souls will not be able to go to heaven or a higher realm or a higher dimension, which is like heaven, or even to go back home to the higher dimension that our souls are from. So I suggest you sit down and reflect upon all of this. You need to sit down and take into consideration all of this and everything I've said and told you in this video message, because it's that serious this lifetime. Oh, and I'm just being reminded of this. If there are any Christians watching us, we are Matthew from the Bible, Prophet Matthew, Apostle Matthew, Saint Matthew, but I get prophet with Matthew. So we are Prophet Matthew from the Bible and Joan of Arc for Jews and Christians at the soul level. It's the same souls reincarnating. We are Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha for Muslims. We are Krishna and Radha, or God Krishna and Goddess Radha for Hindus. And we are Prophet Matthew from the Bible and Joan of Arc for Jews and Christians. It's the same souls reincarnating in these different backgrounds, religions, lifetimes. We are the same souls reincarnating. And I was just reminded to say that here because, I know, we know that there's a few Christians who are watching us as well. And Jews? I don't even know what more to say to you all right now. So I'm going to leave this one here. Over and out.